Here are 3 ways that men without fathers have to rebuild themselves twice. Crazy part is I never thought in my life I'd have to learn these lessons the hard way, even as an adult. Number 3 is we have to become strong without being taught how to become strong and courageous in a safe manner. Let that sink in. We are expected to become strong, resilient, courageous men, and we've never been taught how. That's like somebody saying like, hey, go drive on the freeway, and you've never driven a car. You never even got behind the wheel. You don't even know the difference between the brake pedal and the gas pedal. That is one of the main tragedies that we have to go through as men that I wasn't able to process until I got to an older point in my life. We have to learn how to become this strong, courageous protector, provider, and we've never had that ourselves. So we're sitting there having to learn this based off of TV shows, based off of sitcoms, based off of movies. And in all actuality, we know that there are agendas coming through those forms of entertainment. And now we are getting mocked and scolded, and we are paying consequences for showing up in what we think is strong, but it's really an unhealthy way. Example, I taught myself not to process my emotions and to keep everything in, which led to me having a ton of resentment, which led to later in life, me having multiple mental breakdowns, me being very self-destructive, me not loving myself. And I know you're probably going through that step as we speak. If not, maybe you're at the beginning of the journey, but I want you to understand, we can't be hard on ourselves for not knowing how to show up in a safe, strong manner when we were never taught that. You're doing the best you can do. But the worst thing you can do is try to shame yourself for bumping your head. It's trial and error. It's always going to be trial and error. But as boys without fathers, they expect us just to, like, this is just a something that we inherit. It's not. That's why we have so many men out here who think they're being masculine, but in all actuality, their life is filled with suppressed grief, suppressed emotion. Everybody's out here looking for community, bro. I've spent most of my life searching for a community where I can just connect with other brothers. Let's be real. I very rarely have ever seen another man love another man in a healthy way. No hate, no jealousy, no criticism. Just, hey, bro, come here. Let me put my arm on you, bro. Here, bro, I got you, dog. You my dog, bro. You gonna be good. I've never seen that kind of love from another man to another man. Now I have as an adult, but growing up, I never seen that, bro. And that's what being a strong, courageous man is. It's all about brotherhood, getting connected to the right kind of people, the right kind of men. But most of us who grew up without fathers, we intake what they say is masculine through the movies, and we end up losing ourselves. Then we spend half of our adult years trying to figure out who we are. So, brother, in my bio, it's a 7-day men's mental reset. It's free. I just want to see you start building. It's going to take time, but before we build, we have to reset your mind. We have to reset your focus, reset your priorities. Before you add the new in, you got to take the old out. And this is what that's going to help you do. We have to reveal what you need to work on. We have to reveal what we need to remove, and then slowly layer in the stuff that's going to build you into the better person. So with that being said, brother, I love you, bro. If you're going through a hard time, I'm praying for you. You got a home here. My community is very open, very vulnerable, but keep rocking, man. I'll see you on the next one. Remain stoic.